this evening. Being all first and crap. 26,000 cookies, dead on. Holy crap. Looking for now. Alright. Enjoy TV. I'm going to try to figure out what I was doing last. On rooftops, failure to head the archer's warnings will cause them to attack. Oh, yeah. It's rather strange. You figured that they would have specific outposts. Oh, right. We left off trying to figure out a... oh. Subject 16. That's what we were doing. Which I may have lost. Oh, database. The truth.
Do you see what's going on?
Okay. So you don't have to be in front of it to solve them. You just need to acquire it, basically. Alright. Let's see if we can figure this out. The power they wielded cut down their enemies. And alas, we're stuck with this again. Okay, sword. I see no blades here. That looks like a pole. Like a spear. Or pole arm or something. Pole axe, sorry. Okay, sword. See. Cut implies slashing motions, which means swords. Would stabbing or impalement be considered cutting? Not typically. Yeah, that was a fail. Is somebody holding a dagger there? I can't tell what's over the pedestal on the far left. Alright, you know what? We can do this anytime, right? Now that we know we don't have to do it, so... Or we don't have to do it where we found it. So let's go to the map. Actually, I just realized something. Yeah, select button brings up the map automatically. Awesome. Okay. We need to get some more viewpoints going. Oh, this is the big building I still don't know how to go by. Wait, who's that? Wait, why are you running away? Out of the way. Alright, fine. I lost him. Whatever. Where am I going? Oh, is this where I need to go? No, Ezio. Oh my god. There we go. Alright. We're getting there. Oh. No? Really? Oh, okay, okay. Panic too soon. We're good. There we are. Okay. Oh, we did try this. I don't know how to get up there. Well, that sucked. Alright. I think I have to go in the building to access the roof. Alright, let's just carry on towards the next mission then. Once we get there. There we go. Okay. Now it's been a while, so I don't remember where in the story we are. Fox Hunt. Locate La Volpe, the fox, somewhere near the... that. I don't speak Italian, I'm not gonna try. Is that a new puzzle? No, I think it's the same one from before. Okay, where are we going? Thank you, game. I hadn't figured that out yet.
I had a coin for every time you had said that. Ah! Lies, all of it.
So where are you facing? We want to sneak up behind him if we can. Apparently I can't sneak in through there. How do I do this?
And lives.
Gold!
I
Where'd
heard
that
that.
come from?
Money!
Money!
I heard that. I like it.
Where'd that come from?
I heard that.
What? My pouch.
Oh,
my money.
your money! I don't have your money!
Seriously?
Get back here!
Make me.
Circle! I tried to
You're
tackle
making
him
a
with...
big mistake, my friend.
There we go.
I really have no interest in hurting you. So give me back my money and we'll call it even.
Not so fast.
What do you want? Who are you?
They call me many things. Murderer, tagliagole, thief. But you may call me La Volpe. At your service, Mr. Ezio.
How do you know my name?
It is my business to know everything in this city. Isn't that why you're here?
Indeed. I need to find someone. To know where he'll be before even he does.
Who?
Francesco de Pazzi.
There's word on the street of a caravan just arrived from Roma. A secret meeting at sunset tonight. You can learn something of Francesco's whereabouts there.
Do you know where it is to be held?
Ma certo. Let me know when you are ready, and we'll go. Ah, yes. Here is your money.
Alright. I thought we were supposed to assassinate the gold person, but I guess not. Hey, Petita. It's a me, Petita. How are you doing tonight? Well, I mean, if you're gonna stick me here on a synchronization point, I mean, I gotta take it. Out of the way, bird. God, they did a good job with those. Okay. Oh. It's right there. Awesome. And goodbye. Okay. Can I get down without getting myself killed? That is the question. Don't push the air. Drop down. There you go. Batman vibes. Actually, the very first game I ever played that had parkour was,
You must be late.
or elements of parkour and movement like that was, oh, what's it called? The main character's name was Cole McGrath. Why can I remember that? But not the Infamous, that's the name of the game. That was the first one I played that had that kind of movement style for navigation.
Follow me. But we must move fast. Think you can keep up?
Probably
Nessun
not.
problema.
Oh, Ezio. Alright. What are we doing? I like how people climbing on the buildings is so common that no one really comments too much on it. They're like, oh yeah, that person's a little strange, and then they just carry on their day. Alright, what are we doing up here?
What are you doing back there? I said to keep up with me.
Oh, here we go. I'm not good enough at these sections to have to... Oh, okay, alright, we didn't die. Oh, yes, okay, that actually worked.
What's this?
Ezio, what you doing? Where is this? Is this what I needed? Oh my god! Alright, well I've lost. Yeah. Well, that sucked. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, good. The loading is fast. I remember when you would fail something with Altair in the first game. Oh my god. That punishment was grueling. Oh god. Okay. Sure. There we go. That's more like it. Come on, Ezio. You're almost there. There we go.
Here we are. Francesco Di Pazzi is meeting his people inside that church.
How do I join them?
There are catacombs that run under the city. They will lead you to a place where you can eavesdrop on the meeting. Grip that stone handle. Turn it, then slide it down.
Thank you for all your help, Volpe.
Buona fortuna.
I like that it gives you a decent amount of money every time. Okay. Down we go. Is that a skull? Okay, I think I vaguely remember having to navigate. This is like a parkour gym or so. I don't know what you call the places where they practice, but pieces of wood jutting out of the walls everywhere. Maybe. Okay, maybe not. Just looks like a dungeon. Novella secret. Infiltrate, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay. Restricted area. They shouldn't even know I'm here. This is a secret spot, I thought. Alright. Wait. Do I just need to break? Okay, I can't grip it. Throwing knives? Oh. Wow. Alright. I guess that works too.
That's what she said.
Jeez. Alright, maybe that opens up or something. I can't grab it. Oh god, you're always here for those, aren't you? I thought Skip was pretty good at catching those. You are definitely better. Yeah, this is what I was thinking of. Find a way through the collapsed stairwell. This kind of gives me some Uncharted vibes, actually. Sure, random skeletons just sitting there. Why not? Well, it's glowing. That means we have to pull it, right? That's what she said. If parts of you are glowing, you need to see a doctor. I'm here for the double entendres. Always happy to provide. That is not what I wanted to do, game. Okay, we didn't die. We are still going down, right? I feel as though I missed something. Alright, let's go up the ladder. Oh. Oh, this is what we opened. Okay. I keep looking around like there's gonna be shinies to pick up. Let's just let me backwards towards that. Yeah. Okay. It's only very specific things that glow. Okay. I guess we're swinging. What do we got over here? Oh, okay. Alright. Calm down. Okay, not what I expected, but I'll take it. Oh, I don't care about secret crap. Yay, more money. Whoop-de-doo. Alright. Am I able to get up? No. I didn't take damage. That actually surprises me. Alright, I am missing something important here. So enthusiastic about money. Look, we got a meeting to go to. Oh, I thought there was a way to slide down. Okay. Up. Up. There you go. Okay. There must be another pathway that I had to have missed. It's not glowing, that's the one I already hit, okay. Can't climb up there. Ah, here we go, okay. Don't you dare fall. You are not allowed to fall. There it is. Now the door should open at the bottom. Oh, that was the weight, counterweight, okay. Oh, okay. I wasn't ready for that, but hey.
How long do we have to stand here, Saverio? It's so cold.
What do you want, Hilario? Mr. Patsy is paying us good money to watch the entrance, and the dead won't try to murder us. I can't wait to go home to Elena and tell her how much gold we made tonight.
5 guards and none of them noticed the door open. Open the door to the Great Hall. Oh. More hay. Can we swim? Why, yes. Yes, we can. Can we dive? Oh. Only as a stealth mechanic. Okay. Struggle! I don't know why, but I keep expecting these to come to life. Maybe it's Skyrim's fault. This very much has one of those dungeon feels to it. Okay. Just went in a circle. Awesome. Alright. That's the hay. Okay. I need to go up, obviously. Alright. Not seeing anything pretty obvious. This for some reason? No, I didn't think so. Don't go in the water again. You're done with your dip. Oh, here we go. God, this camera. Oh, okay. All right. His buddy didn't hear that either. Okay. It's red here, so that means he's on my level. Oh, there he is. Okay.
What? Dove?
Come on. Oh, you are here. Okay. I don't know why he just gave up so quickly. I guess that was outside the threshold of his guard area. Makes it easy for me, though. That's too high. Can't do anything with the rope. So this is rather pointless. Okay. There we go. We're gonna swing over. Is that how this is gonna go down? Yep. I feel like there'd be an easier way for guards to be up here. Okay, so there's our second one, I guess. Oh, it's a Okay. I see the chest, and I'm gonna sound excited about it, okay? Money! Yay! I don't think I was very convincing there. Oh, here we go. Up we go. You know, you figure with all the Uncharted games that I've played, I would be good at this. Oh, not really. Okay, where am I going? That way it looks like. That is not close, though. Ezio! What are you doing? Apparently I held onto the button for too long. You see the chest, you're gonna be excited. Okay. Alright, Potato. I'll leave you in charge of the enthusiasm. Oh. What just happened with the sound there? That was weird. You know what, Ezio? You deserve that. Alright. Third time's the charm, right? To glitch in the Matrix. Yeah, that was really bizarre. Okay. Grab it. There we go. Alright, so for anybody that isn't aware of it based on how this game looks, I am playing it on the PS3 itself. In all of its glory, so no remasters here. Oh. Interact. There we go.
Merda! The door! Keep watch while I go look. This was supposed to be an easy job.
I told you we shouldn't have come here. If I hear anything, I'm running to the other guard post. So help me God.
All right. So we're back here again. One, two, three. I wonder. They all kind of go around the water, so if I do this, I guess Ezio being weird actually paid off a little bit there. Show me that I can access the water without potentially being seen. Let's see if that pans out or not. The PS3 and stunning 720. Yeah, exactly. Okay. I'm trying to look at the dots on the map, radar, whatever you want to call it. Screw it. Oh. Alright. Assassinate. Screw it. There. I was gonna be all sly and jump in the water and try to pull them under, but...
Saverio! I'll be back with the other guards!
Oh. Run!
Yes. I think I got away.
Why would you stop?
Leave me alone!
Go up, please. There you go.
He's not going to get me.
Are you sure?
Have to find the way out before it kills me.
Wait. Oh. There we go. Maybe. You're just not making this easy for me, are you?
Yes. I think I got away.
Okay, there we go.
Run faster!
Why is everything...
Leave me alone!
Oh my god, are you serious?
Have to find the way out before it kills me.
Oh, I see that door. Yep, I knew it.
I'm at base again. Run faster! Leave me alone! We're under attack!
I should have ran out.
Guards! Kill the assassin!
Did I fail? Okay, I guess they're not gonna open the door.
So, how would you like to
Yes,
go?
Cavaroli, angle.
Axe? Remember what I taught you, ragazzi?
Oh, this is going so well. Ow. There we go. Ow. Come on.
Wrong? Ah, yes. You're still breathing.
Oh, there we go. All right. Oh, throwing knives. Oh, 4. Alright, you're the last one. 5. Eh. Wait, why do we need to open the door? Or is it this? I guess this door. Okay. Eavesdrop on the Templar meeting.
Et benedictio Dei omnipotentis, Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti, descendat super vos et maneat semper.
Grazie, padre. Bernardo?
It's all here. Swords, staves, axes, armor, bows. Our men will want for nothing.
I take this gift to mean the Pope consents.
He gave his blessing to the operation. As long as nobody's killed.
We're all set for the Duomo in the morning, Signore. The bait's been laid, but it wasn't easy. His fool brother keeps changing his plans.
See, we'll need to be on hand to make sure Giuliano even gets out of bed for church tomorrow.
What is it, Jacopo? Do you think they suspect something?
Impossible! The Medici are too arrogant or too stupid to even notice. Likely a bit of both.
Do not underestimate our enemies, Francesco. Or have you already forgotten how your son was murdered?
We'll suffer no such surprises this time, Maestro. You have my word.
Molto bene. I should be off. I've some other business to attend to before I return to Rome. Gentlemen, tomorrow a new sun rises over Firenze. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
Open the sarcophagus. Yeah, that guy seems really, really chill for someone whose kid was just murdered. Assassinated. Whatever. You figure he'd be a little more upset, but...
Look at that statue. It's identical to one in the Villa Auditore. I think you've stumbled onto one of the assassin's tombs Ezio's uncle mentioned.
Thank you, Sean.
Now that we know the way in, I'll tag the landmarks containing tombs in the database.
More money. More money. At least change up the number a little bit. Alright. Let's open this bad boy up and see what we got. I think it's just a key item that belongs to this. Yeah, the hidden blade. Find the exit. Seal of Darius. Any other little goodies I might have missed? Doesn't look like it. Why am I still... Why is this still glowing? Alright, let's get out of here. Hey, more money. All the money. Undertaker. Action completed. Yay. Come on, bring out the blades. No? I can't even bring out the blades, that's pointless. Wait, did we just travel by sewer to home?
I know where Francesco will be and when, but...
What is it?
I overheard something. They have weapons, enough for a battalion. Even the Pope has given support.
Typical of Sixtus, but... What the hell are they planning?
I couldn't understand the specifics, but it involves the Medici, and it begins tomorrow morning at the Duomo.
The Medici will all be there for Sunday service. Along with the rest of Firenze. They're going to do it right in the middle of High Mass.
But it's also a chance for me to blend with the crowd, get close, and stop this madness.
If they succeed, if we lose Lorenzo and Firenze falls to the Pazzi...
It will not come to that. I promise.
I hope you are right.
Assassin Tombs. Explore Assassin Tombs to find the seals for the Villa Auditory Sanctuary. Okay. Oh, okay. We're not back at home. This is just the outskirts of, like, where the dock is. Gotcha. Oh, we got money in the chest. Alright, I'll bite. Let's go take some poor money stash from in the middle of a boat. 2 boats! Or is this something else? Nope! I need to find more codex pages. I want to get my gun. I'm sorry, Ezio. Your princess is in another castle. Oh, God. Oh. Are you staying put? You know what? I don't care about 75 that badly. Oh, it's that easy. Fine, I'll get the stupid loot. Really, Ezio? You could have at least proved me wrong and made the number different. Okay. Bring up the map. Alright, that's where we need to be. Let's see how close that is. Or how feasible, I guess I should say. Alright, I guess we're going up. When in doubt, climb on the roof. Oh God, I thought he was gonna fall down there for a sec. Alright. More map! Oh, that is a lot of guards. I'm gonna stay up on the roof, thank you. What is it with Italians and the sewer system? It's a great way to navigate around. You can't really blame them for that. Alright. I heard auditory in there, but I could be losing my mind. Okay, how close are we? We're not. Alright. At least I know to go this way.
Come to the attention of the Signoria that the young men have been climbing the city's buildings for sport. While not illegal per se, remember, it is only divertimento until someone breaks
Laggiù!
a leg.
There! There!
Not elegant, but successful. I'll take it. And nobody saw. No. You saw nothing. He's not moving. Oh, there we go.
Get down or die! Down! This instant!
Get down or die. Wow. You're the one on somebody's roof, buddy. Oh, there's another... We'll worry about that later. We're here. I triggered it by hanging off the roof. Prevent the conspirators from attacking the Medici family. And just like that, it's daytime. I feel like we're not going to be successful.
There's Lorenzo and his wife. There's Giuliano, Lorenzo's brother. Where is Francesco? There he is. Time to strike.
Crepa! Traditore!
Wow.
Giuliano! No!
So much for nobody getting killed.
In nome di Dio! Vi congiuro, pietà!
Nessuna pietà! Cane maledetto! Muori! Muori! Muori!
I think he's dead there, friend.
Your day is done, Lorenzo! Your entire family dies by my sword!
Infame! Murder! I'll kill you!
Oh, okay.
You brought this on yourself! Die! Just die already! Please!
Ow. I couldn't remember what button. Oh, okay. That works. Oh, right in the eyes. Oh, okay. Come on! There we go.
You saved my life.
It's nothing. But the man who did this to you has to pay.
Not now. I need help first. To my home. People I trust there. Can you...
Fall in.
Escort him to safety. Yeah, because he's not going to stand
I'm
out.
losing a lot of blood.
Oh, I guess we
Hang
don't
on,
care.
signore. I'm moving as fast as I can.
Francesco de Pazzi! I'll kill him. I'll wipe.
Where are we going exactly? Okay.
His entire family from the city. They'll be erased!
Quietatevi, signore. Conserve your energy, or I'll be delivering a corpse.
Is he bleeding out right now?
I'm only visiting. I don't know what's going on. I want no part of this.
Via! Via! Maledizione! You should go!
Oh, okay.
I'm more than capable of cutting. I've not forgotten war. I had hoped. So be it. I'm more than capable of cutting.
Come on.
Andiamo.
He's more than capable, but he puts his sword away. Okay, here we go. Come on.
This way.
Is this Leonardo?
Lorenzo's been wounded! Aprite la porta!
What's the password?
Poliziano, open the maledetta porta.
The thrice greatest, come in, quickly! The city is at war! Hurry!
Oh, this is the spot that he wanted to
Wait.
go. Okay.
I am in your debt. Tell me, why did you help me?
You are not the only one who lost a brother to the Pazzi. My name is Ezio Auditore.
Ah, you're Giovanni's son. Your father was a good man. He understood honor, loyalty.
The Pazzi thugs are storming the Palazzo della Signoria! We cannot hold them off much longer! No. If they get inside, they'll murder our supporters and put their own devils in power!
Then my survival would mean nothing. I have to... Francesco de Pazzi. Help save our city, Auditore. Kill him.
Well, that was kind of the plan anyway, but okay. Since you asked so nicely. And more money. Oh, alright.
Signori, I saw Francesco lead a battalion around the back of the Palazzo della Signoria. I fear he may be seeking another way in. Go, before it's too late. Do what you can!
Farewell, Francesco. Alright. Next assassination. And now it's magically nighttime. Alright. Ooh. More money. At least the number was different. And we broke 10K. So we made you an offer you couldn't refuse. I guess? He made me an offer I wasn't going to refuse anyway? I don't know if that counts. Not sure what happened there, but okay. Works for me. Yeah, I was gonna loot him, screw it.
You must be of one purpose. Aiding your stoic watchmen. Help at their cause. Capture this...
Well, I mean, since we're here. Nothing else on the map nearby. Was that the bordello? Protected at all costs. I protect everything, Betito. Come on. We're Ezio Auditore. stupid feather. Ah, here we go. We hop out, we rip this off. Bam! We're incognito. Where am I going? I forget where it said. Oh, that must be just outside where I have to go. I'm guessing this is red because I'm going to go in there and it's restricted. Awesome.
Come, friends. I've fresh caught leeches today.
Alright. I mean, at least it's nice and quiet right now. For now, anyway. Alright. Oh, well, that was wrong. Maybe it's not so quiet after all.
You again! Why aren't you dead? Men! Slaughter him!
Why is he randomly standing there? That's gonna be too high to climb, isn't it? Ugh. Yeah, too high. Oh, okay. There we go. I like how literally nobody was interested in actually doing what he said. I mean, I guess they were still fighting, but you figure that they would have tried to kill me.
There he is! He's losing it! Faster, ragazzi!
Lachu!
Alright, come on down.
I don't see.
You won't get away this time.
Why did everyone else stop caring once that guy died? Restricted arrow. Oh, that's why. Okay. Oh, it's another stupid feather. Fine. Oh, no! And we're gonna die. Or not? Alright. There. Maybe one of these guys will have an extra healing item on them. Of course not.
We're not supposed to be here. Go!
But I need this feather.
Hey, have we met before?
Sure. Beautiful kill cam. Ow. Alright. Last try. If it's not something better than 4... Okay, screw it. I'm not doing it anymore.
Oh, the boy thinks himself a master swordsman. So, you draw some blood. My men will make short work of you. Desist it! You're only delaying your inevitable, painful end. What do
you get out of the way, bodies?
You're a loyal servant to that dog, Lorenzo? Death shall be your reward. I grow tired! Guards! Guards!
No one's coming. It's just us now.
Maledetto, che il diavolo ti porti! Stammi lontano!
Hey, are we gonna have to chase this guy? Of course we are. Why did I even ask? I should know the answer to that. Kill him! Oh, come on, game! I have no idea what the game is doing right now. You can't catch up. Alright. Like, this guy should have been dead like 3 times over by now. Oh, we're screwed. That has gotta be the dumbest thing ever. Wait. We're close enough range? What, he waited for me? Oh, God. This right here. This contributed to my reasoning for not playing Assassin's Creed anymore. Holy God. And he's gonna... Oh, he didn't miss the wall. Thank God. Is there like a time limit? Like, I feel like the guy would bleed out eventually. Alright. I agree, we should have moved on by now. Thank God! That was tedious.
Now Firenze will judge you for what you've done.
It's over. It's all over.
Meglio essere felici in questa vita e aspirare a esserlo nella prossima. Requiescat in pace.
Now we run like an idiot, I presume. Oh, nope.
Libertà! Libertà!
Popolo e libertà! Francesco?
Well, that's one way to make a statement. Bloody Sunday. Yeah, most of that was from broken legs. And it was control system. Oh. I do like that effect. That is so cool. Alright, still 1478. So it must be later, 1478. This looks like the area that we had to fight at the beginning of the game. Maybe? Slothy! How's it going? Alright, what do you got for me? Sir Lorenzo.
When I was 6 years old, I fell into the Arno. I soon found myself drifting down and into darkness. Certain my life was at an end. Instead, I woke to the sound of my mother weeping. At her side stood a stranger, soaking and smiling at me. My mother explained that he had saved me. And so began a long and prosperous relationship between two families. Yours and mine. I am sorry I could not save your father and brothers.
You have nothing to apologize for. I believe Jacopo de Pazzi played a part in their deaths. They attack on you as well. I need to find him.
That coward fled before we could arrest him.
Have you any leads?
No. They've hidden themselves well.
They?
Jacopo was not the only conspirator to escape.
If they work with Jacopo, they were surely involved in the plot against my family as well. Give me their names.
Antonio Maffei, Archbishop Francesco Salviati, Stefano da Bagnone, and Bernardo Baroncelli.
Bene. I will go and see my uncle. He has men stationed in the countryside.
Wait. Before you go.
A codex page.
I took it from the files of Francesco de Pazzi.
Hey!
As he clearly no longer needs it. I've always had an interest in things of antiquity. As did your father.
It is meaningful to me as well.
Then consider it a gift. Che il Signore ci protegga.
The Pazzi Conspirators. 4 to the floor. I like that name. Beat up events unlocked. I don't care about beat up events. Thank you. Courier assignments unlocked. Assassination contracts unlocked. Were they not all unlocked before? Oh, the assassination ones were. Various pin and coops in the region. That's right. I remember that. Good, you. I am doing well. Thank you for asking. Okay. Just playing a little Assassin's Creed 2, as you can see. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing the race. What is this? Art merchant. No, I don't care about that. There we go. What's this one? Oh, assassination contract. Oh, it's a target. Oh, bullseye. Yeah, okay. out. Okay. So what's this? Oh, there must be roads that lead out that way. I see. Okay. Alright. Let's head to our next parkour spot. Actually, I need to see something. That was not the button I wanted. Where is Leonardo in here? Beat up event. Doctor. That's an art merchant then too. Where is he? It's an L that I'm looking for. Okay, simple enough. I guess I don't have enough of the map unlocked, or am I just missing something obvious? I was pretty sure I could see him before. Ah, whatever. Alright, let's move on. So how was your weekend, Slothy? I need to get my stuff repaired. Oh. It's this one. I still don't know how to get up there. Alright, well, let's head over here. Pretty good, just played on my PC. Played PS4 today and it feels weird. Yeah, I'm guessing whatever games you're playing on your PC, you're just using keyboard and mouse, right? Take some adjustments, but... Oh, I can't jump that far. Alright, down we go. What were you playing, if you don't mind me asking? To go to the doctor. Right here. Oh, is that the Assassin's Creed symbol that the skull's in? That's cool. Turn. Is that the one that's kind of like Dead by Daylight? Oh.
Di grazia. Stay away from the artwork on the walls. And when your men paint the dome, take care not to disturb any of the sacred relics in the lanterna on top. They are the most important artifacts in our church.
Yes, Padre. Just make sure to pay us the full sum for our work.
Alright, doors closed, everyone's out. Il di Homo secret. Explore Santa Maria de Fiore. Find the assassin seal hidden within. I wonder if I were to hit reject, would I just be able to navigate around this place? Okay, well, it specifically panned over to this, so I'm guessing this is my starting point. Find the assassin's sarcophagus. And my brother wanted me to play Roblox with him, so I downloaded and played with him. Okay. That was cool. You have any intention of streaming that now that you got a PC going? I guess we're going this way.
Bene. Now I have a way back up in case I fall.
Yay! I like it when they give tools for, you know, pandas like me who fail. Where are we going? We're already there. Can I climb up here? Oh, yes we can. Go. Alright. Oh, okay, alright. Up? No? Okay. And jump. Actually, so far this is kind of fun. It's nice and simplistic too, which really helps. I might need to mess around with it on stream though. What do you mean? Like trying to figure out how to make it work, or See, the main reason why I haven't started any PC streaming yet is because I want to get myself a second monitor first. That'll make streaming on PC games so much easier. I'm assuming we're going this way. Okay, good. I like that the ladders are attached to the board that they're hanging off of. I like the interior of this place. It's very, oh, that's cool. Alright, next checkpoint. Wait, can we climb up that? Or am I supposed to go over here? I assume I'm supposed to come over here. Oh, Ezio, why do you do this? You were doing so well. God, this place is huge. Working around with new things at my fingertips. Well, that's good. Go? There we go. Oh! We can grab that. Ezio, please stop doing that. Maybe? I saw Grasp show up. Alright, nope. Either that or I just don't know how to grab things properly in the air, so I'm not going to worry about it at the moment. Let's try this again.
That's what she said!
There we go. Thanks, Potato. Plus, I need to find out how to install an overlay. So it's... With my limited experience, it's dependent on what kind of OBS software you plan on using and what bot you have integrated in with it. I have Stream Elements integrated with mine. I guess we're going over here. So all my overlays are... you can create them or upload them through the Steam Elements website. And then you can just import them from there. I don't know why I came over here. The green cross is not here at all. Oh, but I can save it. Oh, did I have to go over there? Okay. I just didn't have to go under the cross, I see. Is this a thing? Am I able to... Nope, I am not able to climb that. Okay. Oh, okay. I was a little confused as to where I was going to go. I'm glad the camera panned over. I feel like I had to drop that or something. Okay. Just walk off. Alright, I guess that works. Yes, Panda, you can grab that. Thanks, Potato. That's very helpful. You're using Streamlabs, I think. Okay. Not surprising. That's a pretty popular one. I know there's a lot of people in Discord that... I think there's a lot of people that use that anyway, so you should be able to get some help. I have not used it, so I won't be much help. Unfortunately. Hey, Armageddon. I enjoyed these puzzles a lot way back then. Yeah, this is kind of fun. It's pretty simplistic, too. So that's probably why. Because I feel like I'm accomplishing something. Even though it's not really that difficult. That's just going to take me back down there. Oh, this goes down, doesn't it? It most certainly does not. I mean, you can kind of see it. It looks like it should go down. Did I grab the wrong part? Is that a thing? What was my... What? No. Okay. Ezio! Oh my god. You were doing so well. I don't suppose there's a reload checkpoint, is there? Ezio, why do you make me sad? Wait, was that always... Yeah, I guess it was. Okay. No, you have to check. Alright, well, fair enough. So how is Armageddon this evening? I hope you're doing well. I tried some of the extras in Resident Evil 2 and they absolutely destroyed me. Alright, so jump over there. Okay. We're back here. Oh, this is where we climbed up. Okay, I see. So we get to the upper... Okay, alright. I understand where I got confused now. I was mixing up the main... Oh, Ezio. I was mixing up the main chamber with this one. Hey, there we go. I fell behind last week on that stuff. Oh. Doing alright, just working at the moment. Oh, okay, fair enough. What did you try? All four? Guess how many I beat? None. I had tried the fourth survivor. If I had tried, like, I think I was going at it for about an hour, and I kept making progress each time, but I didn't want the whole stream to just be that. I wanted to try the other stuff, too. Okay, don't jump off. There we go. Alright. Straight ahead. Go! There you go. Alright, maybe not there. I also tried the other three modes too. Oh, Ezio. Is there a ladder there that I'm missing? No, I guess not. Alright, back up we go. I guess the game figured if you came over here this far, you should be fine for the rest of it. Nope. You were there for one of them? Okay. Yeah, they're certainly interesting, I'll give it that. I wish they had more story relevance. Like, they put a narrative spin on each of them, but I felt like it was more of a scenario than it was anything else. Which is fine. Like, it's extra bonus stuff, right? They didn't even have to do that. But, I was hopeful. Tell me something, though. The fourth survivor. I know he's trying to escape to a helicopter. Is there anything more to that? You don't have to get into specifics. I'm just curious if... Like, I feel like if any of them is going to have any kind of story element to it, it'll be that one. Hunk was sent to retrieve G sample. Yep, knew that. He's one of those mission comes first always types. Yeah. Yeah, he's the only surviving member of his squad, and you're basically... Like, the whole point of the mode is to get the fastest time and not, you know, die, obviously. Yes, Slothy Hunk. Okay. We're back here. I'm not seeing anything. That's where I came from. I don't see what I can possibly interact with that would get me up there. I mean, those are what? No, the whole thing is... Alright, let's just try something. They all look the same. None of them have gaps. Oh, no, okay. Okay, I think the wooden sections... Yeah, okay. We must be able to climb up here. There we go. Alright. Oh god, I hope I don't fall. At this point, that would really suck. So he isn't afraid to die, and in fact, it's called Mr. Death. The Reaper, Grim Reaper. I remember somebody calling him that, yeah, because he always survives the suicide missions when no one else does. In this case, he was just sent in because he was the best. Okay. Maybe all the dying that I did didn't help me remember what was going on. I was under the impression that he had a squad. He was just the only surviving member of that squad. Oh god, that terrified me. Okay. I really wouldn't mind another ladder here, guys. That would be glorious. Oh, there we go. Okay, 2 paths. Oh, there's a secret one. It's probably stupid money again. I don't know if anybody heard that. That was my cat galloping. Just because he can. He did have a squad, but he's always sent in with a squad whenever a mission is deemed too crucial. Okay. Well, okay, no, like, I understand the backstory. What I was wondering is what happened. Okay, so the reason why I stopped doing the fourth survivor is because I felt like all that was going to happen was he was going to come to the helicopter and he was going to fly away, and then that would be it. Maybe they would throw out some offhanded comment that would allude to some backstory or lore, but that's about it. Or even if the helicopter blows up, like, he still makes it out and gets out of there. Like, so, not a lot of ending, per se. Just that. So, am I incorrect? So if they didn't need the sample, they probably wouldn't have sent them in. Yeah, nothing more to it. The mini scenarios, all you get, no big cutscene. That's what I thought. And the fourth survivor is the one that felt the most fleshed out of the 4 scenarios. I kind of like that they gave the character that was like the body in Iron's... I was going to say in Iron's house, but that wasn't his house. That was an orphanage. I kind of think that's pretty cool that they gave that character a story. Don't remember if they ever mentioned what her name was. I got as far as knowing that I needed to go hunt for Ben, whoever that is. Oh. There we go. Checkpoint. Okay, we're getting there. Nope. I have to be careful with how I navigate. Oh. Alright. Didn't see that coming. This way. There we go. Alright, nothing up there. Oh god, that had me a little worried, not gonna lie. We made it. Alright, give me your money. What's do we got over here? More money. Yeah. of these is going to be completely different, and I'm going to be, like, caught completely off guard. Just got DVD, going to be learning to play it this week, I think. Oh, nice! Yeah, that feels like a game that you'd be into. I don't know if you'll enjoy it as much as Resident Evil Resistance, but, I think you'll still enjoy it. Alright. We got our seal. Are we at the top? Choir boy. Oh, is there a trophy for every seal? Decoded video segments and active glyph files are stored in the truth section of the Animus database. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try that one I'm stuck on off stream. I don't want to sit here for half an hour trying to play through all the stupid combinations. Oh, we are on top. I knew it.
That's what she said!
I don't remember what I said. Alright, where... Please get down. Thank you. Alright, I only got like one shot at this, so I need to make sure I get it. Or is this it? Okay. Where am I going, game? Right there. It's that one. Oh. I must miss some chess. Hey, Pixel! Long time no see. How are you? It's my waifu, Ezio. We love Ezio around these parts. I guess I'm going over here. Alright, just drop. No, don't drop that far. Okay. I could have sworn there was something up on this part too. Some poor guy doing his job, so I'll leave him be. Alright. Logic dictates that I should be able to come over here, right? That looks like something I should be able to grab. Hello, my dude. I know. I've been working a lot. Well, that's good. Got 55 hours this week, potentially. Holy crap. What's even logic? Oh, God. I've played too many games to know what logic is anymore. Why is there a hay here? That implies that I should be able to fall down. I guess that's just if I fell on the side. Okay. It's fine. I feel like this is where we went when we had to rescue, or when we attempted to rescue our father. This part feels very familiar. Well, now I'm just on the other side. Awesome. Totally worth it. Alright, let's climb back up. Because logic! Think that might be the square that happened. I think that might be the square that happened. Oh, Ezio's father. Is that what you mean? Yeah, okay. Yeah, because navigating around this part looked familiar. Alright. One of two things is going to happen. I'm going to succeed, or I'm going to die horribly. Here we go. Oh, thank God. I love that we can see inside. That's so cool. Okay. This way. Oh God, Ezio, don't do that. Okay, that's why we can see inside, because we're actually going inside. Money! That wasn't very much, but I'll take it. No, I didn't do it, though. That's the thing. Oh, I didn't die. Yay. Alright. I guess let's carry on over this way. So, are you getting that many hours because we're getting into the holidays? Like, I would assume it has something to do with the fact that, like, Black Friday is next week. Next week? Soon. I've only just started hearing about the Black Friday sales. They haven't set any dates yet, so... There it is. This is what I was looking for. Sink. Okay, that's probably the best view yet. Oh, I so want to jump down there. Yeah. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. Si, senor. Thank you, thank you. Maybe getting a new position this week. Hopefully I can get it. Nice! Well, good luck. Do you have to interview for it, or is it one of those you apply and then hope? You can jump. Okay, I know I can jump off of here, but there's a big gaping hole here, and I thought maybe I had to go down this way. As it turns out, it's just to show you that you missed a chest, so... which I did not. So, are we ready? Synchronized skydiving, here we go. Oh my god. You totally would have died, I'm sorry. High dive. Oh, you get a trophy, cool.
That's what she said.
All the she said jokes. Where am I at here? I'm through the application and assessment. Oh, okay. So just now you're in the hope phase. Get an achievement for it. This is PS3 Pixel, so they're trophies. Thank you. But yeah, I wanted to see what the hole in the center was. It was, like I said, it was just to see that there was a chest down below. Hardly worth going back for. It's only 100. It had an assessment I had to take to assess both my skills in mathematics and property assessment. Oh, like an appraisal type of thing. That's cool. It's the highest point of the game. Yeah, I could tell. I'm not surprised, sorry. Definitely the highest I had done so far, so that doesn't surprise me. Stream elements chiming in. There's a big gaping hole. Oh, God. Why would she say that? That's not something she would want to say. You get Xbox points for it. Not on the PlayStation 3, you don't. I should probably stop hiding in these leaves. It doesn't look like... I don't know if it's leaves or hay. Alright, I'm over it. Now that we finally got that. Finally, the big gaping hole is missing from our map. I still don't know where... I'm in the wrong city, aren't I? That's why I can't find them. Tuscany. That's where... Oh, okay. What? Yeah, that's the villa. Maybe it's there. I don't know. I don't know anymore, guys. I have no idea where Leonardo is. Maybe he's avoiding us. We do like to jump off of buildings. I can't say I'd blame him. Here, yummy. Are you sure you want to be healed? Nah, I'll keep bleeding out. That's fine. Oh. There. Medicine. Xbox points. Yes, fill that gaping hole. Oh, I'll fill it. Oh, God. Wrong website, Pixel. For now, Slothy.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Farewell and swift recovery, amico.
Thank you. Are you saying you don't have faith in our wonderful Twitch? Or do you have faith that it's going to turn into one of those kind of sites? I guess that's a better way of wording it.
Ooh. Friends, the new mines are making a...
Maybe I got new armor. Oh, you do. That is a ton of money. Ooh, wow. Okay. What needs to be repaired? So resistance. I guess if resistance is at nothing, that's when it breaks. Okay. Do I want to waste all my money on this? 1.5. Oh. We'll hold off for now. How much does it cost to repair? 90? Okay, yeah, we'll just repair for now.
Come and see me next. You pass this way.
I get a discount at the villa. Plus we can invest in it and get even more discounts, so... Wait.
Ezio.
It's
thank God
Leonardo!
you're all right. This madness with the Medici and the Pazzi, is this why you pursued Francesco?
Not exactly.
Well, whatever your reasons, the city's safe again thanks to you. Now tell me, how may I be of service? Ah, another page. Aha, it's a similar cipher to the last one. This won't take long. Interesting. Oh, indeed. I see. It's another blade design for delivering poison.
Can you build it?
See, it won't take very long. I just need to find a way to hollow out the blade without sacrificing the...
It's all right, Leonardo. Just do what you need to do.
Well, there is...
All done. I filled your blade with a bit of poison to start with. Should you run out, just visit a doctor.
Poison? From a doctor?
In high enough doses, that which cures can kill.
I am in your debt once more, my friend.
Anytime, Ezio. Anytime.
Yay! Now we can impale people with poison. Nothing says honorable like stabbing them with poison. New secondary memories unlocked. Hidden blade upgraded. Okay, it's not a separate weapon. Contact with the poison blade will cause the enemy to go berserk after a small delay and then die. Dang! R2 to access the weapon wheel, select your poison blade. Oh, it is separate, I see. Travel swiftly to any previously visited area. I'm missing things, sorry, hold on. Well, there is PH Live. What exactly is PH Live, Slothy? The lemon slash fic of Ezio and him. Pixel, are you planning your next stream? Have you found the next fanfiction you're gonna read? Twitch could add a thing for it. They already do. It's called chatting. Just chatting. The rabbit hole is deep. Very deep. That's what she said. That's why I do Kappa. Yeah, fair enough. If you're gonna stab them, what's the point of the poison? You can be less... what's the word I'm looking for? Like, if you're just gonna flat out stab them, they can survive it. You have to be more precise with your strike to make sure it hits somewhere vital. If you're gonna poison them, it doesn't matter where you stab them. They're gonna die. That's an amazing idea to make sure they're extra dead. Like doubly dead. Yeah, exactly. Alright, where am I going? Fast travel station. How much time do we have? Oh, wow. Alright, you know what? I guess... I don't know why I have to go to the back part of the... Actually, here, you know what? Let's hit that. We'll hit the fast travel station, we'll go back to the villa, and we'll see what we can upgrade. We'll grab any viewpoints we can along the way.
Such unbelievable prices I have for you, stimati clienti. You will say I am quite pazzo.
Wait, am I traveling now? Alright, cool. Apparently I was literally standing right beside a fast travel plane, so, alright. Yes, you have a very awesome cape there, Ezio. Ah, back to the land of the green. Alright. Okay, Pixel, I know for sure you've played Fallout 3. Is this not the same shade?
Friends, I've fresh caught leeches today.
Alright, we need to go in here. I'm not practicing. Go away. There you are. Where's your chest? There it is. Money! Why did I think it was more than that? Alright, well, we'll buff up the town in a minute.
Ezio!
Holy crap.
Come in, come in. To what do we owe the honor?
Well, the villa's value went up by 35, whatever that means. 14 out of 30. We're halfway there. Alright, fine. Let's just talk to you.
I've been sent from Firenze by Il Magnifico to attend to some unfinished business. I'm looking for Jacopo de Pazzi.
Ha! Who isn't? We've been at it for days.
And perhaps what I carry will help us both. A list of his co-conspirators. One of them will talk before he dies.
Excellent. These men are sure to lack Jacopo's resources, which means they will be easier to find. I will put my scouts to it at once.
I appreciate the help, Uncle. I've got something else for you as well. More codex pages.
Ah, let's see what we can learn. What is this? What profit?
What did you find, Uncle?
Just another damn mystery. The text here roughly translates to only the prophet may open it. There's reference to 2 pieces of Eden, but these pages offer no answers, Nipote. At least, not on their own. You must find more.
We'll have to save it for another day, Uncle. I have a mission to attend to.
As you wish. Now, if you hope to defeat these bastardi, I will need to teach you a few things.
Oh, God.
Meet me on the practice field.
I said I didn't want to go practice. Fine. Guys, we're in practice mode again. Like, really?
All right, Ezio. You're familiar with counterattacking, but what happens when your enemy is as well?
I don't usually give them the opportunity.
Tough talk offers little protection against Templar steel.
Then by all means, Maestro. Teach me what to do.
Now dodge.
Thank you for the party, Panda. Give me a moment here. Oh, we're still fighting. Okay. Alright. Let me catch up. I knew it was you, Skip. How you doing tonight? Oh, and Slothy's getting rid of all his cookies again. Got home late, sorry, I was playing D&D. Nice! You don't have to apologize, Skip. It's been fairly quiet tonight, so, No worries. How was D&D? Never played before. It was an experience. A good one, I hope. I've watched Hurricane play it on stream with some of his friends. It's a cool little setup they have. Greatness is something I will never get. That's because you keep gambling it all away, Sloppy. Definitely positive, if anything. That's good. So I guess you would play again then, when given the opportunity? Good skip, as it should. Yes. Alright, let's continue practice mode. Ow. Good job. Ow. Fun armed, hold R1. And press square when you
see it another time.
Okay. L1. R1. When hit. Okay.
Just one more time, Ezio.
Okay. Oh, I see. It's setting every time. Come on.
Magnifico! Once again, you exceed my expectations.
Signore, we found Jacopo's men, and they wait your word to strike.
Relay the following. No man moves until they have spoken with Ezio. Intesi?
It will be done.
Go, Ezio. Visit with my mercenaries in the countryside. See if Jacopo's lackeys won't lead you to him. But be careful. They will be expecting you.
More money! Alright. At least we didn't have to practice a ton. I need to remember 500 in Vila's chest. Let's go take it out of Vila's chest then. I'm missing stuff again. Yeah, it's supposed to be an every other week thing. I'm a thief / assassin and I stole so much stuff that I had stuff I didn't remember stealing. Well, at least that means you're good at what you do. Panda, it takes too long. What, the practice? Oh, I cannot wait. Gambling speeds up the process. Oh, to achieve your greatness. Well, I mean, all I can say is it doesn't seem to be really working out for you, Slothy. Slow and steady might be the way to go. Whose dog did you steal? No dog, although someone did kill a groundskeeper's dog, but then we revived it. So now you have an undead dog? You would steal all the dogs and pet them, rename them, and care for them. They were like, you got full gold bars worth 250 gold pieces each. And I'm like, when the fuck did that happen? Oh my god. It amuses me that you can forget that you got 4 gold bars. That just means everything else that you grabbed was just that worth that much more, right? So I'm assuming you sold everything. Am I in the right spot? To the armor interface. This doesn't feel like the right spot. Health added, equipped, difference. Awesome. So this is where I can change it if I so want to. Okay. I'm failing on things here. Let's not talk to you. Oh. There it is. I just want to put the seals in now. Just because I can. What did we get? We got... I'm pretty sure it was you. Or not. Whoa! Oh, it gains in value every time I do that. Doesn't make sense, but okay. There's the other one. Awesome. Alright, let's go invest in some crap. Not yet. You're hoarding stuff. Huh? Fair enough. Then they told me the place had happened and I didn't even remember being there. How long was the session? Also, we went into a pantry and I stole a jar of preservatives just because I could. Well, I mean, who wouldn't? 5.5 hours. I mean, maybe you hit a lot of places in succession and it got lost in the shuffle? I don't remember. Why would I want to talk to you?
Salute, Claudia.
You here to look at the book?
Status. Okay. Completion, 3%. Total value. Oh, wow. When you buy more equipment, it adds to it, too. That's interesting. Field that currently generates an income of 505 florins, deposited in chest every 20 minutes, maximum capacity. Oh, that's... okay. Press X to collect your money from the city's income. That's... yeah, okay, so that's my number. Alright.
A presto, Ezio.
You keep doing your thing there. I'm going to talk to this guy over here. But to be honest, we didn't really do much the first hour, as in basically nothing. Michigan is basically on lockdown again, though, so that's cool. It's starting to get bad here in Canada as well. And honestly, I'm getting worried. They kept saying in the early days, like, we will not hesitate to lock down again if we need to. We are far worse now than we were at the beginning, and we're not in lockdown yet. And I don't get why. Like, I get why, but they're pushing it.
Buongiorno. Salute, Ser Ezio. Shall we take a look at the list?
Yes, let us look at the list. Alright. Renovating the bank will greatly increase the city's value. Well, I mean, if it greatly increases it. Yay! Oh my god, we can buy a brothel. Fixing the well? Sure, I feel like that should be important. I assume the people of this villa like water. Sure. Some mines going and doing things. And let's give them some entertainment. Why not? And I'm pretty sure that's it, right? Oh, I can buy an art merchant. Or a tailor. Everything else down here is... Oh, we didn't get the Thieves Guild. Sure. Because everyone needs clothes too, right? There we go.
Buon viaggio!
17,000! Holy crap! Alright, well... That did some stuff. Buy a brothel, you say? Yep, you heard me. Yeah, I wouldn't know why Canada isn't locked down. In the States, we're all dumb hillbillies. So they call lockdown oppression. Yeah, I'm not... Yeah. It depends on your point of view, right? Like, if you've got the 1984 mentality, you're going to see as any restrictive act that the government does to your rights as an oppression. And it makes sense if that's your train of thought. But, yeah. Wish we were in lockdown. So do I, Pixel. So do I. I hear things are getting worse down there. In this, like, not where you're at specifically, Pixel, because I don't remember what state you said you're in, but, just in general, I heard, the last numbers I was told, I believe coming out of the States, it was like 140,000 a day. Something like that. Which is nuts.
Salute, Claudia.
You here
Hopefully
to look at the
that
book?
comes down soon. 14%. Wow, that actually did a lot. From the 3 that we were doing before. Oh, nice. Once I get the Thieves Guild, the renovations will be complete. And that's about it. Maximum chest capacity is 8,800. Up from the 2,000 it was at before.
A presto, Ezio.
Alright, 25 minutes. Wow. Half an hour. I forgot I started a bit late. That might be enough to get some viewpoints or codex pages or what have you. Actually, no. We've got a quest to do, don't we? If we could sit still for 3 weeks, we might be good. That's all it takes. Yeah. Everyone just needs to be on lockdown for a few weeks. And I don't know if it would be a few weeks, because there are people that are sick. They might need longer to recover before they're out in the world again. But yeah, it really, honestly, it wouldn't take long. Funny thing is that these are the same people who think that more restrictions on the other things, but oh no, I can't wear a mask. I'm uncomfortable. Yeah. Yeah, I saw some clips on YouTube. Someone was showing me, I think it was. Just shaking their head, wondering how masks, of all things, had become so political. Or politicized. Am I going? That way. There's no point in spending the money to fast travel when I can go this fast, so. It's just over here. Then bam, we'll be where we need to be. You live in the south, it's way worse. Do you live in Alabama? Or Georgia? I feel like it was one of those two. Yes, I want to go to wherever you just said. Okay. I'm gonna assume Alabama. Yeah, Alabama. Okay. I thought it was one of those two states. I wasn't 100% though. Oh, you can feel the tension in the air. Oh, there's another seal over here. I wish I knew how long it took me to... Oh. There we go. Assassin Tomb. Nah, we'll just do the quest for now. We'll do the tomb next stream. I'm pretty sure you have to get all the 6 seals, correct? If anybody here has played Assassin's Creed 2, can you verify that? Because it's been years since I've last played. What memories am I checking out here? Why are there 2 different sets of memories? I guess we'll go for that one then. I have no idea which is which. After the election, it's the first time I've genuinely hated the state.
What's he got to hide?
Get off so easy.
Shouldn't have ran. Alright, come on. Is it true that your current president is only spending time trying to figure out what fraud was committed? Somebody told me that last week. Like, he had basically given up on everything else, like the coronavirus, whatever else he was trying to plan. People complaining or what? If you don't mind me asking. It's hostile over here, yeah? Yeah, Trump. Your current president. Game, where am I going? Oh, there it is. I see you. Oh, I'm not gonna get to you though.
Why? Never mind. I don't want to know.
See, they're all just like, whatever. What we get? Couple hundred, 250 it looks like. Actually, I don't really need that. I think I know where I'm going. Stupid feather again! Dang it! I saw the pixelation and thought it was the Subject 16 file. Okay, I see some hay, so there should be at least a viewpoint here. Yeah, there we go. I think? There's no icon here for some reason. Yep, okay. Very strange. Dang it, I don't see the, Oh, there, is that it? There we go. Give me my Illuminati.
They were mostly heroes. See how the lineage is disrupted? The web of history traps the good, and the evil take what is not theirs.
Brothers. He never even tried with COVID? Well, definitely arguments can be made for that, but even less if that's possible. Panda, Trump is gone on your stream anniversary. That's... well, you're assuming that he's going to relinquish control. He clearly doesn't want to. Oh god, they're all moving. I don't see... Oh! That was dumb luck. I think. Satan said unto Cain, swear unto me by thy throat, and if thou tell it, thou shalt die. So, what you're saying is, Skip, you have... Actually, I don't know if you're going to be celebrating that day with me or not. I was going to say, you got two things to celebrate. Because you're not a fan of him, correct? If he did, he won't be the country... Well, where am I at? With the highest cases over a country with over 1 billion people by like millions. He lost, he can fuck off. That's a brilliant way of putting it. His niece said that his ego was hurt because of the loss. Well, yeah. Oh, well, it's clear that that's why he's doing what he's doing. He can't handle... Which is weird, because he's lost a lot of businesses. Like, there's a lot of his businesses that have gone under. If you do some research into his background, he doesn't know how to get the motivation to not run away. I mean, look at everything that he's said and done over the last 4 years and gotten away with. He managed to get through the only impeachment trials unscathed. So, what does he have to lose? And even if he fails, he can still go again in 2024, right? I'll be around your stream as much as I can that day. And no, I don't like him very much. I'm getting that impression. Yeah, I'm probably going to be streaming... oh, yeah, for anybody that is unaware... that's in the stream. I am holding a 24-hour stream. That was what the goal progress bar that says goal met right now on the right-hand side. That's what that's for. That'll be January the 20th. It's on a Wednesday, which I know is a weird day, but that's my anniversary day. I can't change that. I'll probably be starting not long after I wake up, Skip. So, if I have any hope of trying to get through those 24 hours, that's the only way to do it, is basically start either immediately or short, like, ASAP, as soon as possible after I wake up, and then just go from there. That's what I'm expecting, yeah. But I might go earlier depending on when I wake up. Like, if I wake up at, like, 7, because sometimes that happens, even if I want to sleep in, I just can't. I won't be waiting until, like, I won't wait 5 hours to start. Okay, let's stop looking at the screen. Oh, God. What am I even looking at? Okay. What? Okay, so we gotta start on the outside, obviously. Easier said than done, I guess. Okay. Let's go right there. It looks like I'm close, too. That's the worst part. Oh, I see. Like that? Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Okay. God, this one is so tedious. Alright. You know what? I'll do this after. I still got the other one to do. This isn't vital. I got it. I can do it whenever I want now, so. Alright. 15 minutes. Why am I notorious? Am I in a restricted area? Alright, let's talk to this guy. And then I guess we'll call it a night. Once this quest is done.
There you are. Listen, we've found Stefano da Bagnone. Just follow this road and it'll bring you to the abbey where he's taken refuge. Wait, before you go, take these. You can use them to create a distraction.
My thanks, friend.
The cowl does not make the monk. Infiltrate the abbey and kill Stefano. Okay. Are you just gonna take me there? Nope. Sorry. Oh, we got smoke bombs now. I assume that's what that is. Alright. Time to move on. Good call, game. What am I looking at there? Oh, it's a bench. Okay.
Let us pray, brother.
Pray? Pray for what?
The Lord's protection.
If you think the Lord has any interest in our affairs, you've another thing coming. But please, by all means, continue to delude yourself if it helps to pass the time.
You speak blasphemy.
No, I speak truth.
But to deny his most exalted existence
Is the only rational response when faced
Of course you're walking
with the
away.
that there exists some invisible madman in the sky. And believe me, if your precious Bible is anything to go by, he's completely lost his mind.
How can you speak as such? You wear his vestments.
Only because they afforded me the opportunity to get close to the Medici. But you're right. I should look into replacing them after the assassin is dealt with.
Ah, that unholy demon.
At least on this we agree.
They say the devil has gifted him with a natural.
Now I will see who was right.
Where is Jacopo?
Nothing to fear, I suppose. They meet in the shadow of the Roman gods.
Ora sei libero dalla paura. Requiescat in pace.
I'm sorry I stabbed you in the ear. Oh, okay.
Perfecto, perfecto.
Get out! There we go. I mean, technically they still could have come after me. And we got smoke bombs. Reveal useful information on your map by visiting viewpoints. Thanks, game. I finished that in 5 minutes. Wow. I did not expect that, I'll be honest. Is there another viewpoint we can grab? Well, I guess if we keep following the map or the road. Alright. Money. That's not bad for a random chest out in the middle of the backyard. Oh, am I gonna have to be within the city limits for this? That might be another viewpoint there. Sorry. Totally another viewpoint. There we go. We gotta unlock some of this map. go. Let's see how it's looking. No, didn't mean to do that. A lot more open field than I was expecting. Alright, so the one I locked onto is inside the city. Alright, we'll try for one more. Hopefully I'm not pushing my luck here. Oh, you're gonna be inside the walls too, aren't you? No. You see nothing? Where am I going? Okay, here we go. A little further out than I was expecting, but hey, I'll take it. Wait, is this where we came down? No, I think I just opened this the last time I was here and didn't realize there was a synchronization point here. No, seeing things. Alright. Bam! Well, we got a good chunk of the city at least. And a lot of the outer plains. So, that's something. Good job, Ezio. You'll chunk my city, eh? That doesn't sound very pleasant for all parties involved, Skip. Alright, I think now's a good time to call it. There we go. Lots of progress tonight, though. Well, I don't know. It feels like lots of progress, but I guess not really. There's... I want to say 12 main story synchronization memory sections, and I've completed 4 of them. So I guess I'm about a third of the way through the game at this point, so it's a lot bigger than the first game. Or I'm going at a slower pace, I'm not sure which. Good night, interracial bear. Interracial bear? You can just call me a panda bear, it's okay. Alright. A Bond homie is still... I know that's why you were saying that, don't worry. What's this there? A Bond homie. 1,000. There we go. We're probably never going to see that person again, but he's still technically stream boss, so... Gets his cookies. Skip, Pixel, Batito, Thank you for hanging out, Slothy, if you're still here. Everyone that's lurking, I greatly appreciate you all. I will be back Tuesday with some more Assassin's Creed 2, and hopefully we can keep up this pace for completion. So, yeah. Till then, have a good night, everyone.